Welcome back in time to World of Tanks with the Captain. Today is Cromwell Day because the Cromwell is one of my favorite Tier 6 tanks. It's maybe not VKM good in my books, but it's faster and it's badass. As you can see, 55 uphill. Now, primarily what I'm trying to do is just get some spots on the enemy team, see who's going up to the north. So this is a 9.0 replay.
We've damaged them.
Which didn't really change a lot for this map. It's really just a few graphical updates and sound updates for 9.1 anyway, so I didn't really notice a big frame rate bump with the new update either. It seems to be just about the same for me. I don't know if it got better with people with different computers, but it did not really for me. So we're in a Tier 7 game. There's 4 Tier 7 tanks. Everything else is Tier 6. So, getting into one of those front-on battles with the Cromwell is probably the stupidest thing I could do. So I decided to relocate and drive all the way around here where I can get some shots off the Tier 6 heavies. It's just not fair for them. And the IS, he's afraid. He's afraid of the ARL-44. It looks like I'm going to be shooting at another Canadian. In good Canadian fashion, I'm going to apologize.
Enemy is hit.
So I put a shot into him.
We've damaged
Another shot into him, and then our Hellcat shows up and finishes him out.
enemy armor is damaged.
And I'm just gonna keep shooting at this guy because he's gonna worry about the Hellcat.
Enemy is hit.
And
Penetration.
I feel sorry for him. He's just got mega zerged. So the team in the middle looks like they've got a fair bit of tanks there, but I'm gonna sweep in up around through the middle area of the mountainous region of the Asia Mao. I'm not sure, this is Korean or Chinese or Thailand. I'm not sure where this is supposed to be in the world. Pearl River. I'm trying to get my gun down to shoot at the Black Prince. And
Enemy armor is damaged.
it's a bit of a chore. But now I'm shooting at the front of his turret, and that's never going to go in. And there's 5 tanks shooting at him. I'm just like, screw this. Screw this! You guys shoot, I will go this way. And yes, things were looking pretty positive at this point. We just finished out wiping out their entire northern and middle group of tanks. And I'm trying to get in here, but I got kind of jammed into the wall. So I shoot the Tiger once. And this Hellcat really wants to get in there. I don't really have a great shot. And I didn't penetrate the side of the Tiger One's turret. Usually everything goes in on the Tiger. What the hell is going on? And I'm missing. I don't know how. That one didn't miss. He didn't miss me either. Oh, the IS shows up. I don't know how he got himself reduced to 336 hit points, but he did. So just hanging out here, and it's time to move in on the Tiger. And I'm gonna go this way. Boom! Alright, Tiger down, Tiger down. And at this point we were winning 10-7. And will I get the finishing kill? Will it? Will it happen? Oh yeah, Panzer IVs. I'm sorry. I have this tank. I actually like it, but I would never, ever, ever take it here in a million frickin' years. So now I can see the base is getting assaulted, so I am going to go and try and defend the base. T-3045 is capping. And I missed. Cromwell was moving. Now he's just backing up. Now he's dead. You're toast, pal. No more tea and crumpets for you.
Enemy armor is
And the
hit.
Type 64, he's got no armor, so his day's over as well. There's just the Jackson protecting the base, and then the Tiger P shows up at full health. So I decide that I'm going to try and come around the backside of him because I didn't know where the M10 was, except now he pops up at the base there. So frontal assault on the Tiger P is not something I usually would recommend with most tier 6 medium tanks. So I'm going to come around his side and his back and see. I'm going to test out some of his rear armor. We will see how strong is your armor. Alright, it's time to tally ho. And almost got a shot, almost got a shot, almost got a shot. Oh yeah.
We've damaged them.
Now I feel sneaky.
Enemy is hit.
Another shot into him. Back up. And I think the Hellcat was shooting him too at this point. He just took a hit from something. And I decide I'm just not gonna wait anymore. I'm gonna go down. Put one shot into his butt, and now he's done. And got the whole map to myself. This is like the Cromwell dream, where it's just like you and a big map, and then enemy guy has a top gun. So we got a full health T-29. I'm not really too worried about this game now because we killed everyone at the base, we killed everyone in the middle, we killed everyone in the north. I've only taken one hit from the Tiger, and I don't have any module damage at all. And I wasn't sure if anyone had seen the M10, his health pool, but he's got about 400 health, and I can trade with him fairly well. He doesn't have the worst armor, but if I can get the side of him, then his armor is just as bad as mine. I'm not really that scared if I even run into him, because I'm pretty sure I could deal with him. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He could be not shooting gold against the Cromwell and it would still go in. Just looking at the chat there, they're saying he's shooting the gold. So I'm going to switch over to my golds, because that is the way to play. If he's going to shoot perm rounds, I'll shoot perm rounds. Fast, fast, fast. Search and destroy mission. Still not happening. Don't know where this guy is. He's just gone. He left the map. He found a way to get off. So I'll just speed this up, because I was kind of thinking maybe he would be camping this trail here, but he wasn't. So I gotta keep driving. I think I drove about 5 kilometers on this map already. Now our T-29 slowly making his way over there, and I thought maybe he was camping here, but then he pops up there. He was shooting at the T-29. Starts backing up, put one into him, and now I know where he is. Oh, here we go. This is bad skill. Bad skill driving. So I got 3 kills. This will make it 4. You don't want him to get 7 kills. Whoa. One thing about the Cromwell that's nice is that it has pretty decent tracks. It can go flying off stuff and get itself in out of a jam pretty easy. Whoa! You see that? That was a bounce. That usually doesn't happen in the Cromwell very often. And that was a shot into his tracks. Okay. So I'm taking a couple hits from him, but he's kind of covered up. But he couldn't cover up at the top part of his hull there, and it's not strong enough to not take the shot from my beautiful 76, 75, 76, somewhere around there, caliber gun. So that was a 4-kill game of the Cromwell with 2,700 damage. And yeah, I think this map has improved quite a bit now that they've changed the whole middle of it. As a medium tank, it's best to just kind of hang out and not really, just kind of see where your tanks shake out, and then where the enemy shakes out, and then try and go where you can if you're fast. Especially if you have a Cromwell. Just don't take into an area like here where you can't really get by anymore because there's too many dead tanks. It's like dead tank alley right here. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we'll move on to Cromwell video Nummer 2. We're back from the future. We're back to the present here. And another Cromwell game, except this time we're on New Cormoran. New Cormoran looking like this. Isn't that cool looking? From the 3 or 4 games I played on the New Cormoran, I think they have pretty much fixed a lot of the main problems with the map. That being that there was too much forestation in the back behind the caps. They've actually put this one into a bowl, so you can't really just sit in there and shoot out of it, which is way better. There's lots more avenues attack through each side, through the middle, and they've actually added these things called ridge lines, which help a lot with my tank, because that's how I like to play the Cromwell. So I'm zipping along, zippity zip hip, and I'm teamed up with KG. He's in his Cromwell. He probably would have been better for KG if he would have gone over here, because this is a pretty decent middle ridge line right by the... You can see into the middle, and it also lets you see into the town a little bit. And I've got side shots at the ARL.
That one didn't go through.
And damn it, hit the house. And you can hear the reload sounds and the updated gun sounds. And my shots are going a little bit left and right here, but
Enemy armor is damaged.
sometimes the Cromwell gun just does not do what you want it to. And the Leopard went in and finished out that kill that I mostly did damage on that guy. So, using the ridgeline again, I can see that these guys are zerging down. So I'm going to see what I can get some shots into here. There's a VKM, and I love that tank, and I hate to do this to it, but I'm going to shoot it.
Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged.
So put some good shots onto that fella, and now I'm took a shot from something shooting HE. Or a really like a leopard-ish type gun, because I only took like 20 damage. That was pretty weird. So KG is getting beat up down there. It would have been better for him to pull back and come back around here. So I'm going to drive up on the hill, and I'm going to try and help him out without getting completely annihilated. So come up on up, I can see, okay, this AMX-12T is right there. Like, okay, what do I got shots at from this situation? Not much. So I take one shot, pop back down, and try and change the angle a bit. But then I see an SU-152, and whoa. He missed me, but I hit him and bounced. Getting not very lucky with my shots at the moment. And I don't want to get hit by him, because there's potential for him to just kill me in one hit. So I decide to relocate back down into the bowl, because we've got an IS that's coming through this way. And I'm a little bit indecisive whether I want to go down into there right now, because I'm not sure how much stuff can see me through here. And it turned out that the 12T was sitting camping there. And I don't have my map mods on anymore, because I am playing in the open league and they don't allow you to play if you have any mods at all in your history. And I don't feel like changing my res mods folder 2 or 3 times a week and maybe screwing my game by having to reinstall it all the time. So I will probably be playing the game vanilla from now on, or maybe until I stop playing Open League, but that's the way things are going to roll, which I don't really mind as much, because I don't really like the mods in World of Tanks. I think if everyone played like this and stuff, it just makes the game more even for everyone.
Enemy armor is hit.
And that was a pretty good shot. Managed to shoot him in the hatch. And I like the gun shooting sound. Sounds better, especially when you have the volume cranked up and if you got a subwoofer. I really wasn't expecting your E25 to go in there and do that and get an engine fire, and then yeah, not really the best thing in the world. So I put a shot into that guy, and then I got nailed by the KV-1S, and I shouldn't have stopped and hung around there for as long as I did. Now I'm down to 33 health, so it's time to get the hell out of here. So I'm backing up, and I just decide, fuck it, I gotta turn around. I gotta run. Because the KV-1S isn't slow. It's basically got like heavy medium tank movement capabilities. So I'm gonna get around this ridge and start driving away. Bye. I wasn't sure if he was gonna if I could get into the middle from here, but I looked at that slope and I was like, nope, that's not happening. Because I would like to have got up on the hill to help support the IS, but that didn't happen. And now the KV-1S spotted me, which is bad, because I know they have tank destroyers over here. And I really thought the Cromwell's life was about to come to an end at this point, because there was a Hellcat who shot and missed, and now I'm just going to try and use that rock to keep myself alive. And the KV-1S missed. So I put a shot into him, and then I take a shot in my tracks. I was like, yeah! And then, I don't know, the KV-1S just destroyed. I don't know what happened there. I must have lit him on fire or something. I wasn't really paying attention because I was too busy trying to not get exploded. So the enemy team has an E25. Let's switch this to tank names. An SU-152 and an ELC-AMX. One thing I've also done is I've started playing the game just with the tank names on, because I found before I would try and see, okay, is there a good enemy platoon or team on the enemy team, and it's like, I don't really want to play that way. I want to play how I play, and I don't want to be reactive or trying to be targeting certain people. I just want to play the game to enjoy it, and I want to play to win, but I don't. I found I was doing that. I found I was trying to see, okay, is there a really good clan on the enemy team, or what am I going to have to do to engage them or avoid them, or what tanks are they, and that sort of thing. So now I just play the tank names, and I just try and play the game. And I enjoy the game a lot more now that I do this. So again, I'm on a map where almost everyone on the enemy team is dead, and I didn't really want to try and engage the SU-152 because there wasn't a lot of cover through that area, and the ridgelines were a little bit lacking, so I decided I was going to come around and try and help these dudes and take out the E25, because it can be a stealthy little bastard. And you can see it's really deforested and through this area. They talked to Monsanto, they got some Agent Orange, and they did a number on that. So I'm shooting up the E25. Kabango. So he's destroyed, and we've got capture points of 42, 45, so this one's pretty much in the bag. And our Tiger, he was going to work on the SU on the other side of the map, and I might have been able to get over there to get a shot into him if I would have turned around instead of engaging the E25, but it was a good secured win. And this is the best situation for the Cromwell, where you're not at 33 health, but you have an open map where you can use your mobility to just get around. And as you can see, this is actually they've actually improved the graphics on this. You can see there's like lots of distance fog and haze and stuff, and looks pretty damn cool. I think this is one of those maps where they could probably just render all the tanks all the time, and it wouldn't really affect anything. Like, if something was out of your render range, I think they should make it so you can still shoot at them, but you don't get a red outline, you don't get a thing above their name. I think that is the best solution for Invisitanks in this game. So that's my proposition on fixing the horrible visibility system in this game that I hate. Anyway, 2 Cromwell games. This one was only about 1,500 damage. I was just totally ecstatic that I didn't die in the second game. See, I got shot 2 shots right through my upper plate. Cromwell armor, not the strongest armor, but mobility, strongest asset of the Cromwell. Okay, thanks for watching, and yes, Comrade, thumbs up. Good job, Wargaming. You fixed the crap map.